You know, we spent most of this episode talking about women's health in recognition of Women's Health Month, but May is also National Asthma and Allergy Awareness Month. Asthma is a lifelong disease that causes wheezing, breathlessness, chest tightness, and coughing. It can limit a person's quality of life. While we don't know why asthma rates are rising, we do know that most people with asthma can control their symptoms and prevent asthma attacks by avoiding asthma triggers and correctly using prescribed medications. Ed Neuzil, board certified nurse practitioner at Allergy, Sinus and Asthma Family Health Center, explains how asthma and allergies often go hand in hand.
If it's an allergy-induced asthma, there's different things you can do, such as environmental modifications. If we know that allergies are a trigger, and we know that the allergies are prevalent at this time, you try to reduce the amount of outdoor exposure if you can. And this isn't always something that people can do, but you try to avoid the trigger. So one of the keys is, if I know that I'm allergic to tree pollen, and in the springtime the tree pollen is prevalent, you would want to really try to think about not being outdoors as much during those times. Make sure you keep the windows and doors closed. This is the type of weather that everybody says, well, I want to air out the house. There's no such thing as airing out the house. What you're doing is letting all the contaminants and pollens in the house. You need to keep the doors and windows closed. You need a good HEPA filter on your air conditioning. You have to practice the environmental modifications. You can't stay indoors all the time. You're going to be outside. Think about the fact that if the pollen's on the car, it's on the back porch, it's on the furniture, you've been outside for a while, it's on you. I don't care if you're sitting at a picnic and you don't even get sweat. The pollen's on you, you're dirty. And so in the evening time, you take those clothes, they have to go in the laundry. You need to get a shower, you need to rinse out the hair, you need to rinse out your eyes, rinse out your nose, because these are the areas where pollen can collect. The reason I say the eyes is because in the eyes, for those people that suffer the ocular symptoms, the pollen is right in that moist environment, and you have certain cells there called mast cells that will then react, and that's where these individuals get those red, itchy eyes. So just using an over-the-counter saline type solution when you come in can definitely help reduce that exposure. Using a nasal spray to rinse the nose is something that you can do to rinse the nose, and definitely rinse out the hair. And it's sometimes hard for ladies to rinse their hair out on a regular basis. I don't tell them anymore, wash your hair, because we don't need the soap. We just need to rinse the pollen out, because when you go to bed, think about the fact all that pollen in your hair, you're now laying in the pollen for the entire night. So it makes a big difference. By just practicing some of these environmental modifications, you can greatly reduce your symptoms when it comes to asthma.
To get in touch with Ed Neuzil and the staff at the Allergy, Sinus and Asthma Family Health Center, please visit our specialist directory and click the National Awareness tab on our homepage, yourhometownhealth.com.